Welcome back. With all this success this past week in the athletic department, Brad Barnes talks about Athletic Director Theresa Yetmar.
With barely a year under her belt, Athletic Director Theresa Yetmar has seen the Baker Athletics program flourish. For the 2011 fall season, BU represented more than Yetmar could have ever asked for and almost more than she could handle. In just 11 days, Baker had 18 games between soccer, football, volleyball, and basketball. Not to forget a home wrestling meet either. The whirlwind of conference titles and crowd control had Yetmar and her staff running on empty.
You wake up with a smile on your face every day, and then you figure out what day of the week is it and which teams are playing tonight, and then you go from there and you figure out what your schedule is.
Throughout Yetmar's crazy week-and-a-half stretch, communication was key. Working with the administration and her staff to provide the appropriate environment for every game went into great detail.
The promotion of the games themselves have brought amazing crowds. I think our volleyball crowd was probably one of the best crowds I've ever personally been involved with.
Despite the hectic schedule, Yetmar can sit back and take in all that is going on around her. For such a young athletic director, everything seems to be working just right.
You know, you always hope for it. This is every AD's dream to have this much success in one fall, having this many titles, and so many teams going to nationals. But I don't think you ever know. It's like lightning in a bottle, and so we're just feeling very fortunate right now.
As the national playoffs are just around the corner for fall sports, winter sports are in full swing as well. The job never ends for Yetmar, but if the winning continues, she won't be complaining.
I don't think Theresa could do a better job than what she's doing right now.
This has been Brad Barnes, KNBU TV.
Thanks, Brad. Now I take a look at volleyball and cross-country success. The Baker women's volleyball team snagged their first HAC championship title this year by defeating Peru State in 3 straight sets. They went 24-10 overall and 9-0 in the HAC under head coach Kathy Allen, who also grabbed her 300th win this year. Unfortunately, the Wildcats fell in the HAC Tournament Championship against Mid-America Nazarene. The men's cross-country team also won the HAC title and placed 5 runners in the top 15.
We had a good race. We have a tight pack. We don't have really any super front runner. We had a tight pack and placed all 5 in the top 15.
They will now head to nationals with high hopes of finishing in the top 25.
I think we'll be able to go in there and run real well. I think we have a top 25 team, and that's what we're shooting to go for, is to go up there, get top 25 team, and get some of these national raters and voters looking at us and noticing that we are a good team.
2 women from the cross-country team also qualified for nationals, including sophomore Laurn, who grabbed the overall HAC title.
Conference I ran in 1821, which if I run that at nationals should be around All-American status, but the course is a little bit more difficult at nationals, so I'm just going to go and hope for the best.
All the runners are excited and happy that they get to go to nationals.
Really excited. I think we have a great opportunity to go run a strong race as a team and go and just go up there and prove some things to some people.
Both the volleyball and cross-country teams made Baker very proud. The cross-country team is not the only team in the national spotlight. Patrick Mirch takes a closer look at the soccer teams as they head into nationals.
The Baker men and women's soccer teams have qualified for nationals and have seen great success this year. But where does it all come from?
When your base of everything is hard work and organization, I think it's easier to be successful than to depend on superstars and, magical moments.
While there has been some standout players and performances this year, with multiple players on both teams receiving all HAC honors, those moments have not been the focal point of these teams. It has been all about family. Associate head coach Davy Phillips talks about the family atmosphere surrounding the teams.
I think all of our players would lay down for each other, and I think you can see that in our results.
Junior Nate Byarlay knows the team aspect is directly from being such a close-knit family.
I think it's nice to know when you play for a team that everyone has your back. Through the good and the bad, we'll have each other's back, and that family aspect always is something we can rely on with each other.
Whether it's the men or the women's team, the players know that no matter what, they will have each other.
We're really close, so when we're on the field, we may get into arguments, but then afterwards we're just like buddy-buddy, and everyone loves each other.
Like any family, if you mess with one of them, you get us all.
The men and women's soccer families will look to go deep into the national tournament and show that they are not to be messed with. This has been Patrick Mirch, KNBU TV.
Thanks, Patrick. Stay tuned. We'll be back with more Orangeline after this quick commercial break.
I am Bosnian.
I am Black American.
I am white.
I am Mexican.
I am Afro-Caribbean.
I am Ecuadorian.
I am African American.
I am Puerto Rican.
We are Guyana.